Emma Muna, Joe, Adolfo, and Abusa Formula, Papa, Epa, GN Radio, so, and then you find extra time politics in it. And I did free Zoom, so a bro. Kyle said,
Obiara, enti wunsutie. Extra time politics. GN Radio na wutie. Yewo London, UK, every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. Listen to KOBA. Kwaku obedie to berima ajema. That's a kasa. Sabre no biara GN Radio #1.
I was avoided and check a sepa Bramuna Mamuna about a year GN Radio. So extra time politics to the immediate KOBA. Sabre about 8:12. Now you have to sit on the 10 o'clock. Today, they be no a year John come about a year Sabato about and next to Hunache, next to Baba. Krobia, ebe nti ene na fe edin person mono ene ho kwanaba aba na fe meka wo se and then nya dey abetimi asende and also betimi fresh studio but betimi send a message na fe I can kind ama so it is in the studio ne and you Zoom so na said baby I can yeah stream live GN Radio Facebook and our friends so no this a won't subscribe to GN Radio Facebook on your fan of so more than subscribe just search for GN Radio UK now add it to your join the group now subscribe to when your friend is saying your feeds via sound tell yeah YouTube page also so the same thing GN Radio UK YouTube account equal subscriber now or ring or click on a piano so ubinya notifications be on any program you be it will serve you can see you so I feel so yes I will app GN Radio app just on the Google Play or App Store or just download it I feel you just have to launch it and you are on the show. I mean, so your GN Radio websites, which are for me at TFU. Now we're Ghana snap a sauti and so yeah, modern Ghana, we call diaspora sessions now. Oh, when you're what team at media live. What tune in so when you're after it's Eurobed and Astra TV, or Europe, when you're any at the town. Make I was say, because Ghana, and the Thursday, a bit show studio. I mean, I don't know, a bit show studio on Thursday. By an idea, unfortunately, I got somebody can't come. You were a year Zoom, so I were a year a barefoot, quantum for barefoot, in Takes and as a barefoot. The media is about talk. COVID, Eddie about talk in our basin. And you know, Munya so na munje and say my one obviously a dozen by every picking Marco. Said yeah, a year. You won't say echo so my gun no. Said die no. The kind of mirror marks abana fe. Ya bring your phone over. Somebody can hear it. Krobia and inquire. John Kroma ebeba. Yes, sounds like Sabatoni and Estoni Kai. So about there. I was out for 15 past 8. Now, and someone and the member doing come on a year. Your ma Sabri and Nam Galam say and whom someone else Koswa. Ama Nkolai bi Sabri omo eyare ye wo nwa wani efrefra waso eni ho won limbs bi it's not part of their body because of the chemicals. I was out for say pet bibi anye pet kwa bi amfa omaga na amfa so hwe ne abeti ama omana tumpon na enyina no mmɔ ye ho bra enyina no nye adwuma abeti ama omana tumpon a ye be ya ma enyina boka sentini say eni gana bia ani kufugo bia ekro bia dachi eye enkola na se nchima odi akire ba ekro bia dachi eye nchirima odi akire ya wo nkola ya wo sentini say wo beko ba wa wono beko meso meko ame ba wa wono beba na afei afei ama omana nya ntoafo ama omana timiare enya ntoaso na edu bebenso bi a na se uye pani wo fie na ana se edu bebenso se uya akola wo fie asa wudi buo se de momuri tua se yemma Ghana ni mu no yen kasa ye bi ni ye ne ye bi ni abrabo bi no emma obuo esi ni kware kakwan no sana me penso yi em se e pede Ghana faso enipa bi eko hospital abatan painful wo lose wo ma ye wo culture bi a ye wo akola mpo na hu se before me to be on abrabo mu a yes we dey eye no me ensuo e whatever e binu ko ba koku akola no enya nu pepe so a ye hu se nipa bia hu hia na onye nipa se be oye ho nko an tie dey etimi eye neema. What I'm trying to say is say yen galam say no bia kodu no ayedin bia galam say edi Ghana kodu no ayehu na ayedin in a sense say a painful ashase wa omoma no lose some parts, some senses, some part of the body's be omitted right from the pedia ho na mata no necessary no esu said the beya oma no first mpanifo wo mu no ebe den ebe bom ho so won we du oma nanim kai we na me kokan ya obi betwe on Facebook wa ogusu twetwe o ka se me say ude na me maye ye fa oma bia nhye me sa ye fa oma bia nhye me sa mo e de oma nhye won sa no won no na wo se we den o hwe se e ka a o mu brugu ho abosia wo mo bobbo wo de be papa bi amma yen ene ye ma ene won kasa wo di anim no enye bakofo na enya sa wo di ase na se de o ma hye won sa na ho di udi o mane na se wo di o mane ye de o pe mi o ma sika be di mo o ma sika be me di mi ho ase kan me kura nso so dia e bia nka ma ye be better than the wodi o mane sika na yen sabe se di se me nso sanfo so yet o mamu a chese obia bi na no a na o ka de o pe. I'm not the type wa mitie ensem a asofo binum na de ka na mpoko ade me mom kwa de ka me aka say sabre yemfa back sepa e bank sepa entu asori bebre so any asofo bebre so. Why am I saying this? They say what the osu ben paka also pass my work atu Baumiaso regarding the prospect of being standing to become the flag bearer of MPP. Yet your mamma till today, or how are rolling or manning back and forth in Ano, it has never occurred to say a case of for any Muslims in the other. Till say, Uzuban Pabi and Nambaka say, Baumia, I now didn't say, Obedi president and Abedi case of for. And one quite a catch say Baumia, Abedi president. Now saying before about power of you. Dear, oh, ye, dear. Alancha Matio, Baumia, I don't think so. None of them even deserve to become presidents. Because I have my reasons. Earlier on my submission, I can say, Yensu, baby, and I'm saying so could do no. It requires a banner involvement in the entirety of his cabinet, of the ministerial appointees. But Boise, Juma, thing, I'm the next 4 years, no, yes, what? Benjamin Dino, Sabre, and Antamatin fa, Baumian fa. Dr. Okotok Fields on fa. And Obia Epinity. The second term, barely 5 months now. Even in positions requiring now any answer up in here. Till today, a country like Ghana, Sabain teams is in the positions in here. Now we have a problem. Huh? Many people who number a quana, a panel, and answer presents in the demo person of Fasono. Buama mana, Obano, a Timmy, Afana, Naka Pasono. Ubia Trinity. But on Nankasasono, Nana Makonami, who feed we say, he is himself now on another will change it. Another assistant. Another anti-corrupt campaigner, anti-demonstration campaigner, and any park to me demonstration. Say any park to demonstrate. Now you can't say no, there will be no demonstration. I hate finance idea was it. But democracy should stop. Ghana, any Africa, democracy should stop. One year Ghana never crime you not going to some Africa. Huh? Ghana na I want to mean governing here. Not as much talking about Africa. What's the sense in that? Mean who will be a want to mean the fear so could do be fear so. Huh? What do you mean Shawma? Yes, I been. Yes, I been. Oh yes. What do you Shawma? No, that's not what I so bien so. And yes, I be also. But your friend will studio line and in the studio because I'm first studio line. First studio na Empa enti John Kroma Sabato Ernesto Probia let's send the link na Abraham am say ewo WhatsApp page no ntimi ko na mo pick otherwise no may then send the Abraham direct mo private page am say me the two link ne so ba ma obi anfi ba me the link ni and I'm the Abraham Modiana mo and channel mo kono and I say mo in emfa ho because the honor and ye did zoom no afa crobia some mama Modiana mo use sa link the mama something say and na a bit near the man about zoom is direct like I was saying so KOBA self and saying who Alancha Martin Minister for Trade and Industry who Dr. Baumia, Vice President and Nana Akufo-Addo. And I'm also money, but what's that silly program when I'm going to money inside? Alan the winning. Now, on Maya, a moon collar, and that's a moon youth. And the year, man was in good. Huh? And then the university called Ryan Kolankola. And then the university called Iron Kolankola. Nanka, Titina. Na university echo nipa ko university omone omoye nom and your friend is saying, Omukunum, and on Prophet Cotton University, Nanka Wono, and the most said, Naka, let it be about my Manaka if university is never. So could you best catch your money more if university is never? It's to say the youth that are coming out are unemployed. And unemployed should be a burden. It should be, I mean, in fact, the president should know say it's a national security problem. So what I say. It's a national security problem. And then I'm about what do you find anything? What do you find? A man not to young and my man not to know. Now, say the purpose of yet demonstrate here. Be my normal say no anything, no demonstration. What's it for a sequence in the part and demonstrate? I dream be the mentia to stop the galam say, why is it that I feel here? Would the buffon a yenema? And see, send it by Jimmy. I'm not a whole day. I'm not a whole day. A general model took, when say, a general model took a year excavators in action. Excavator cost over $200,000. Back up. It cost over $200,000. Now, said the bayan, I didn't buy him for so dear a more man. I didn't know the tomb. Colleague on the Moye Chong, as you know. And so to be a craft flooded. I don't know, can't it be put to correct use? I have a benefit to a man. At the same time, I just think of some no great dear. The contopony chronoa, the woman brabo munti. Mustro Samaco Brother said depending on the amount we go, or what will some patch out. That I think is nonsensical. It doesn't make sense at all. Mr. Nanado has failed Ghana now. I will say it now. Nanado anti-me and deal with corruption. Nanado anti-me and deal with unemployment. Nanado anti-me and deal with child protection. But Nanado have failed Ghana. At the end of the day, it's not only free education that will fix the nation. Even job planting for food and jobs. Look at how much the amount you put in there. Whatever is going on. Look at how decreasing now cocoa production ever for, because we've allowed non-entities, stupid idiots, to come to our country to destroy our land. The point is say cocoa assassin and chagu. Now Sunday Maya make was me. I was what's the one? What's the one? Some you says. Yeah, cocoa with brebe ya honey fever. Now we a leader there. No one who says they will say a national security problem. Now you have a problem. You couldn't do Dr. Baumia last week. Last Thursday, but I say, Tama hashtag feed the country. No, about saying what and then Mako 70, right? And then Mako 70 Dr. Baumia Iowa. We go through none was he fix it. They fix it. They fix it. Who? No. It's a whole lot of lies. What does it make sense? Huh? Woman, by Bekasa, you will never give up. Because if you have to, I don't hear because what time will be. Say 2016. Yeah, ma. And this is Muhammad Luzia. 2024. Yeah, my MPP. And then Baumia and Alex, but who never lose it. Because of the day, we see no difference. Yeah, banya baba. Bois. I'm a man. Etumpo. Me, Maka. So we are president. Now we are government. Now, my target is on you. I don't care what the people's government did. My target is on you because in the day, you see, any panel won't see me yet. When you yet, one year, and I will see what you have. We will see to me, who walk in ya, until who ya me and share. Who ya me and share, who ya me and what for you. I don't care. You told us everything here. Enough of the complacency. Enough of the complacency. Ya bread and sa and some huno. You understand? God in the day, you came by your own accord, came by your own self to make the country prosperous. I don't know it's about to a year friend is saying corruption friend is saying
index.
Corruption index is about to come. So compared from 2017 downward, Ghana has deepened our corruption practices. And it is worse than President Mahama was in power. Mahama was bad, but this is worse. This government and its government corrupt practices is worse. It's very at the bottom. Right? I just say we are deepening in the corruption. That's a you grant to interview. And what your friend is saying, BBC as a national world stage media. Then you go and lie, say, you are working, you are doing nothing. Who? About corruption, and now you are zero. Zero. Right? Now, say, what do you mean that? Don't deceive people. So what do you mean? Don't deceive Ghanaians. Because we want a Ghana that will work for us. It's about time one. For the first time, I mean, can we? I post it on my Facebook wall because when I find interest to more, I post it because for reference sake. I know big friend catch me saying na me post there ban. On am supposed to force some to na obi ide ope. I post anything that interests me on my Facebook feed, the news feed. Now they may need them. They come and start my course. My first fine. To us, it's up to you. Now, darling, I'm talking to young people. I'm saying, one kasa fat. So maybe be a fat. But then the day, no, you've seen my trend this time around. Okay, I feel so as nigga. Me pen and come with crack. But any package as someone. Also, the ordinary as some so man. Sure, yes, fix the country. Let's talk about the Ghanaian citizenry as well. Any civil servants. It's also government should fix the country. You also have to fix yourself. I agree in both ways. I will not stand in the middle. I will not side one. We now have to go hand in hand. See, fix your money there. And then maybe some become more be ati say you chroma for there or see a fix here home. Sabato aye NDC ni mapa. I will NDC communicator. And next to aye MPP ni mapa. I will NDC MPP ni communicator. As I hear ready East London youth organizer. The person may catch a moment and say, "Mon fan come parties ni any other party." The fact say oh yeah NDC MPP. Say them full be party no just say it. Imagine say na do air ko galamsey na kwaku bua he ko gina ha ka say kwaku bua he na Mahama e ka say ye de buy be momo to galamsey. But we have forgotten say Mahama time and he was also fighting galamsey. Right? If it is in interest of the nation or if it's of national interest, why do you have to go around the back to tell people say I will let you do it? Others are also fighting for it because of political interest. That is, for me, it is madness. Right? And to people can say, and indeed, Konongo phone caller, Galamsey. And I'm the product of Galamsey. But now you're going to say, they also no cry cheap. So they cheap, but being deep in the shafts, abandoned shafts. And when I'm saying, no, but Sabre, you're going to say, no, you didn't say, a couple Chinese for some fat digamba, M2, a bobano, M. Now, in fact, what then happened is said, I'm an another honor. Since you talk, I say, man, sometimes no need now collide it together. And the what to her, it's all power to her. That should be before. I got before, and so now we listen. And you know, it's a very dangerous stuff.
Come on.
Right? It's worth say you be cutting. It's worth say you be hold you man. Now for you be man or man no. Phantom preference. And first about so Wakasa, and she spoke very wisely. You understand? Who shall police in the world do £1, 2 cities? Why are they? Also, no one who shoots at it. And now, I was a punishing panel, finally panel, and Chabanya revenue now. Who will never told you from my mama? But when I'm more begging for uniform, I didn't know. Police near all over around Kibia to credit.
Come back to me,
Me too, pass about.
Well, then, bet you may be terminal. And China, oh, come on, and China, and China could move so by next. I know, minimum mammy back to 5 minutes.
Yeah, oh, wait, Macassa. So, about 8:17 the platform.
A hamina, my who's now where I say, you can't say where he teaching them per se will flow. And my who's know where he teaching them per se will flow, and you were on the right direction. Except some no one yard, and say, I was see a sexy. Saa asɛm no a amanfoɔ ka no mɛmɛ nti ase o ɛno nti na yɛyɛ mmara koba na kurom ha yɛ ti obi na bɛka sɛ fix ho because mmara no yɛ adwuma ya mmara no ne yɛ mpanifoɔ no gum ne ayi galamsey mmara no ɛyɛ adwuma a nka me no me no this is where we are nka kwakubu ahia sɛ hwan no nya ho ɔka nkyerɛ obi sɛ ɔbɛma galamsey akɔ so it just that ɔmo di yɛ nim no faili yɛ ba koba asɛm ehia mpa bɛsa meka ho kakra yɛ ba umia issue no almost make be on the MPP no. Akwaya idea akoso omukon. Say omuni obi after this time. Almost support to Baumia no matter how it is. Yeah, they whoever is coming no. NDC ye be defeat no. But omuni choice. So omudi Baumia ba. Almost person omo force one no mu yi say any penny free. But the omo ya no. As you see come out to me can.
We talk about
the omo ya na sisi omo akotwi Kristo som e de ba bata mo no ko ba hwe e no ma bi koso a ya nka ho asemu e na me abeduru yi o kai tamane ye twirotwiru din no ami for na ye di omo kogu border areas so a ye NDC stronghold no so we say ye pagya asemu no amafo komanu tum Emma, a soldier for the intimidate a month for, or what a month for fun who deals with Yankasa. One is a Koba, may ya Kwalakurano, may call school, call him, maintain school be to say Methodist school. I deny Muslim children the right not to fast. I will almost school. I didn't think that I did way nine and says I did way now say a unity because Koba and Kakwalabia. Ebia nkrabofo no ebia omo practice ebia Friday bia so on person omo practicing Islam som ewo ho so mumma ide dia de be ya so ne anta waka so dabi aha de enye tertiary ebia secondary school obetimi akwa obetimi apia akwa ye wa asore obetimi afaste enu na minim ba ebia na ekoso na say because of that na now Dubai wo to na mo bi fast registration no ho ene nsam ba ko mienu bi a ebesin de yanya nu yi a eno ena edidim a ende mi no me no mi no ye kase ya we so aba be ba de me de mesra mo ne say de o kan en kakra mo sum ni Islam de nkan Islam ni Kristo sum wo Ghana per se de nka ye bu ye ho pa ye ni na obi edi de le ni all those central mo fo ye o Ghana ye but
Musa ye ntia mamu so asam ye ntia asu ntia wo minim say ye wo Islamic institutions be so our Ghana.
Yeah.
Islamic institutions in our Ghana. Whenever there is any other religious student or what, is a person allowed to practice their faith is a person not forcefully practice Islamic religion. Explain to us.
When we the KOBA, we knew na ya Ghana for that. Ya koko school afra me who say so obi kura ko Islamic say a okra Ashanti region kura rare Ahmadiyya any tea Ahmadiyya e wo for me na no mo a man for say wo ko Sunday service say Sunday so a man for come sorry the me person me can say so beka so wo more mo fast it was school mu hono. I find it so difficult to believe. Say since when KOBA since when methodist school mo kai enye ndu I wo hold that into there na find that omo person sa ankwala no e be fast enutina me dey reference who there also be mpa no mo eka wo hwe dey course election registration kofo bi a bully wo mo a obi anka ho asema nkofo bi person omo di team bi e share ba force a se ya nhwe ne anka ho asema na baby e dey Ghana be kwa koduro no ya dey e be papa enutina me frɛ say yene ye fast year be ye my holidays holidays me for nkamofo small Eid and a big one yet entino am yet na ho ye nim senyi swade e be 30% be na 35 years nemum ya tena sia sumdue mu ya mpese sa no me ya ekosui wan hwe ya na ebeba na di want because they will be betting this or person or practicing now so one penny ebia na nsɛm na wo katere no krampo no woni ngina so saa enoma no ɛna ɛha me a me pesa me ka ho asɛm sɛ yɛnto yɛbo ase na ɔmo makam ne sɛmbra na bebi ɛwɔ saa asɛm no ne ti kɔdɔ no ɔmo de kɔtɔ ɛnyɛ saa the way a esi kɔ no wanhwe ya na akɔ akɔfa
me version of saa de we ho sɛ we abusafo yɛ em sɛ Christian Council ne Catholic whatever council and I'm joining meeting about they saying come phone call and I'm fast don't come because their safety and their health or whatever. But the thing is, maybe I mean say religion is religion, and the fact that it has come, it has been part of us, must be practiced. And I'm wondering why the politics of Ghana today, we always evolve it with religion. I don't understand it.
I said
what I say? Because of a Nipano, who say, no dona beha, no dona beha. I'm not to my mom who
KOBA me baka, so we say NDC oh. Ya fa pattern be say, so every young really election krana, we are okay with that. Unima de krudra. Almost a ticket of say, young kofa not na, young kofa a Muslim back, when Christian back. Who's the NDC? Ya fa faden. Yes, I no krano ba umi abeka kire ye say e wo se wunya ba ko de Bible swear na ba ko de Quran aswear ye ba already you so beka ho asema man for fa na difficult to believe and no na ebubo ba no because ye NDC na ko duru mra bia ye the Bible for me no na Dramani Mahama ye not na fine but when you Christian I don't know ba umi afa na e fault e wo ho enti enda no Sasabi ekona eba na de bia wo so kope nkramoni ba ko kope ayiba tabi I was saying who say will be say nipa no qualify say wo tini lead
but what's the interest of going into politics and post election analysis with other stakeholders now I mean now don't a friends mama I think it's almost say they spend around $100 million.
And I say that no be all copy MP candidate to MP candidate to be a candidate for MP no class now. Share talk of president.
Ghana for you for me, I'm sorry. Sabato the me ma kasa o de kasa. Na o tam o continue.
Yeah, the America kosi anu say ye ma camness bra. O man no the me common sense test me say. Nanado from 2008 now ye leader of MPP no. Now someone can say, I want to fix this country. And untini etwaba. And in KOBA will be cafe #fix the country. Me who adia because I know the manifesto now, they better manifesto and MPP they say they want to fix the country. So what is it say? So because I fix the country, Uba Bontina, Uma ministers who MP Biba, ebe didi Ghana for atom say we need to fix ourselves. Daddy, and on by it. So we fix it for now. My law so no police for the mulema, army for the mulema, ordinary no day and obey. So ordinary no so free. Nkofo we kura mratu wo ma ye was said the head and ye timidate. But it's a mratu wo mo ne ya mfa to ho dia. Na me nso me hu ni say me mekutimi abu mra ne bi so. Saa na 21 tell say saa na o me no be ye ne de. Anya de be ba de me de. Me ma hu ni say Baumiani Akufo-Addo as a president, no. On says to see Omani Maguafe. Obi a was swap cement to Krakoja or Musi and Fire Catridia. Ama one of climate name first. The minimum say, yeah, call as an individual politics and what somehow back. And none of that, a barrel of person I had a amount. KOBA and Kana Madame for back away a chase me. And now, yet, Maybe I'm an area that starts now. I hear you know, one day I am not one cry far from say a woo, you know. One day I know, ya say. Ain't ya that? Chelsea say ye, Man City, no. Lampard, did you know, say ye, Timo, no Lampard, let me say. I'm okay. Coach, by ye, what is that? What Lampard, the leader? Or say that be. O cry out, Kyle Lampard. Or say that be, may say, a dear coach in here, also coaching what transform team. Ye really matches. I'm saying, Sana, a mambo so tear. Nanado, a before man, 5 years moon walk way. Then be a mano Casana Obama, Mamma to nearby. And it's a free Chelsea coach in a Mao Redosa. Catcher a wabba and all my results. Then you even forget of naming Edia, you can say, the former
okay.
The BB. So, Medase, by Thursday, the Yanko Pomboa.
A big shower studio. About Urian Tamos as well, Yabba. Shower was our former Munda, the Moncosuna Mompai Magana. I mean, show Sabato. Cosnetier. More shepherd government, my own for no from and because about time we have to do collective work. Sure. I was out for it as well. A year you made in Sabria about 848. Sabre said John Kuma Abba and our crop beyond so Abba. Hey, Joe, what's the channel? Joe Sabato Socha. And that's to
Major so Sabato, Major so. And that's to do my baby. And that's to that by any more. I don't remember.
And that's to end me, ma, admire so Emma, and so that's to you were meant to be a vibrant and honest commentator. Anyway, then I'm Mekano. And Colano Abusia, sir, and now what make more than Ghana, eh? I say I will win. A year.
Or Western region.
Western North region, right?
North, yeah.
Honestly, yes, a man. Sooner saying Colano. About our friends saying, a year about a pin for no. And so no, I'm a deformity. About the manner or move woman so. I just said about a be every ho. If you be as soon ho, it been so near free frat. Now, Cola said the only shade yet. And so can no a chemicals no and a segment no. My name right. The case fix the country. I agree, but we have Bible said we should have a renewal of mind and hearts. So Nipane woman. And see a tibon coso there. I was say a dim regiment. And Brano and so soon the enforcement, and a brand name to me just so fast so quenning. A cottage bribe. Until much I said excavators, which I disagree. Because you hear excavators to do a lot of jobs. Abano, this is to your credit, say you should have collected all of them. Now your man come back. First of all, I'm a fan conquer Uncle Tonto, Uncle Tishaman Confor. Nanka Eddie assemblies in there, Juma or Code Germany. This is now. Anka, who can be Besubati? Anyway, Joey Mojo.
Yeah, open, yeah. Nyamiadum. Krobia, good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But someone called Joe, not Shana free,
yeah. Met your Obibia, one Casa,
Koba and Krobia and Sabato and Nebusiafuina, Saba Wayamba and Nestamba, but Michiano. Maybe Obia, ye bompire say, Yankupon Becana, Kuma, no when ya to send your work a reformed mind, not. And yet time Yano Babina has service nana no defend everything. Ombra number ye gun in it.
If you promote Bia Mohammed defending party Bia view.
Now me cry more person Dr. Papa ko sing the radio MPP for Krabaso. Sometimes and I wonder because we go be a man now on Samsung Begina so say
MPP for person but the two face let's see by this.
Yeah, but anyway, and then on the lighter note a joke to be the joke. Your friend is saying I think say I disagree with you on the fix yourself agenda. Look, Koba. So fix yourself now and go for a camp. Send your work on Bible. Bible and Yankupon them rattle. Yankupon them rattle. And those days in Yankupon, sa imran ufumna ukum.
Sa
ufumna ukum. And the only way will be fixing the mind to send you can fix yourself and say, oh no, fum yamimran. Because of fum rana and rana be kuno. In our case, emra me phone rana, what happens to me? Nothing happens to me. If you tell me to fix my mind, then what happens? Sisi aye kasi obitiwo for about 3-4 months. Insume for a pipe that ye the water bill at the brand or fixing itself. Water never buy, ever find a pipe in. It won't come. Oh, ain't you know? We need to get the institutions working. Then a chrome highway, KOBA. Me say baby am ifi Ghana ba na me ekurase di pon na me so anasa be a stubborn person na me mfa mran nya hwe ba me nim say ukroma no ukodi asema mran ne ubedi intino me stubbornness ni na no me dey atu me mpasse because emra ye adwuma intino enyo obi na beka cho say fix yourself wo hu mehu mran intino you will fix yourself but ye ho mran nya adwuma inti how do the person fix him or herself? Oh, inti Mr. Muma na yen support say look, whether we have to fix ourselves or not, you know, mandate ye dia man for they have to fix it.
That's correct. That's correct.
Media say me to me sabi me be ma to so ananti kroma enya ban no problem. Aban wo de ne say ye to abama. So
I'm not bet to go indecent exposure.
Yes, I'm running bet me at me. No correct. Na me say me dem na me yim sabi me yim be ma to so I'm running me nem rabi was. Aha. But
now you just so now about I saw about that one so and
yes obi be say that bona me o say that bona me timi say na bona but the enyim say ye to aba ma obi say on be school dan on be ma hospitals enye adwuma and no you can't tell me say me fix me. You understand? Your mandate, you have to. You know, the more we try to bring alternative, they defend and politicians, no, then, effort moody no. And Bevlola take can say, who feels a Ghana and Kotina Togo, no, and the idea na the born on Sabato mu in defending her, and can no be some country as fix yourself. Oh, but on no can I don't know. And this point now about to his defense almost supporting and then they will be can say fix yourself and this for Bugofi. Yeah, more Togo.
I agree.
Oh, it's the same thing. Until the more we defend, until I say Yenya Ghana for once. Yeah, me now who say whatever our political and I go here and until I make a no Sabato and Nesto no party. You know why? Some of them party and Bonnie party, they will bring it out. Yeah, and until now, I feel say people who are entertaining the lives of Alote Jacobs near the Adiano. Sabi, oh my God, Sabi, to me, it's madness. Emra Alote Jacob or that board, no, and this war time or that board, no, Obekasai. And then A plus, Emra Orchard Oil near the Adiano. Obekasai. Oh, into me now is so selfish, and then I didn't feel Monsana. Then they find voices now after they we are the ghetto people. We and the ghetto people are one. I am with the ghetto people. Who will change? Oh, A plus me take one office a fridge and quote on $3,000. Oh yeah, fridge. Do not say na Ghana $3,000. Someone who be $3,000. and now and to fridge the already which one are
we contract feeling some and not satisfied about we say
all these people should not be entertained into me my say look Koba I mean no way say me no far down for na so china yam fan say me ne Krobia me ne ya down for or china me ne ni hobio na wa frame radios no ma bet na me can Krobia or you to say say who integrity the first thing you need to ask is now into Krobia to say now I want to nantain for 10 years
one can
and one can so we should not entertain such people we should not entertain them into no going forward no I think I don't know say na Wesley girls and some na walk na I mean about Muslim girl now school no I don't know say no say na walk you see me call Catholic school and one thing ma make us say me say mra you school no Muslims say oh na we they had a mosque fasting time they do their fasting Augustines they were doing it will be call Augustines their behind the computer lab na mosque every 6 o'clock they go and do their prayers when it is fasting time they do their fasting Catholic school it was there me those days me nya oba anti me call Wesley girls and me to mention but all of a sudden the way this thing is breeding out there was a Rasta guy denied of his education because of his hair and then obi Edens Bobon.
And we didn't talk about it because I'm in studio. We didn't talk about it because it was unacceptable.
Bobon in some kitty be bar.
Me ba we don't know what we say. What then tends to happen is say your white people school if anything is it Achimota, right?
Achimota, yeah.
Now did we allow them to leave their hair? Now, we are being forced to cut our hair down.
They say, Koba, I would not even go on that tangent. I wouldn't go on that tangent. But you see, and now no me can say.
And that is argument. That is argument among our people.
Yes, that is true. That is true. But yem fan say me no why yet here. Sebe yen hu baby yen can wasem. Look, last time I can say the only difference between us and the white person in terms of sanyo manume the everyday reforms they go through.
Oh, okay.
Brony Adiebia Sebe why year within 5 years, 6 years, they reform it, they review and reform. And Kasar Rasta phone Semi should give us something to think about the next generation because look, we live in a world that Sisiano, a crowd feels or better, Bema for better earring a co-schooler. You have to allow him because of his human rights. And you know, constitution, are we going to make it that stagnant like that?
First,
are we going to make it so rich? Say a cake, you can say outmoded at best.
Okay.
Because look, and then we are saying it's a sound. We are saying as a sign, we are being forced. You should accept homosexuals. And we are saying the decision someone makes, you know, a one decision. A bina okay. Oh, intino. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Just 9 o'clock. Na dot. I mean, I was also to extra time politics. I was JN radio so. Me Koba be the China me John Kroma any Krobia na sabato so abako. The rest of them be wa maybe more or fasting. Chilivia. Intino. Yeah, gusu odumede na me kai was say. For comments, every on Facebook Live, when you subscribe to our Modiana subscribe to GN Radio Facebook Live Facebook account. Not join the group, no. Now click on the bell, then your notification all the time. After so on the same thing, GN Radio YouTube account. And also between on Modern Ghana, between so tune in so and Eurobed and Astra TV or Europe. Yang website say mygnradiouk.com also be into Modiana for Jincha Ebra. We appreciate you say more online. I'm saying it's one thing to listen, another thing to also contribute. Now, no, and yet, you cannot just sit on the fence. We have to also contribute. For one, some baby, or if I make go, if any panel says so, would dinner them. And the day, no, certain the day, and the back you know me at Tonka. We will insult you for to get things right. So your penance do at the order. Me new at them. Ukodamakosu. Seven. Michelle want me to do at them, but the way I need the Mecca. I will say it.
Yeah, KOBA.
The finance minister say here $10 billion. Fix all roads in Ghana. Finance minister and operator. Quiet.
Yeah. KOBA.
And uncertainty of this minister. KOBA,
mema wajo, mema chifu nyina so ajo. Mini ajo, Sabato. NS baby a wo bia. Eme say ye papa nsu ye tene segabo. Ye tene kanche.
Abio, mama ka some show. The hypocrisy of Ghanaians is what we are experiencing now.
When we say
you mentioned segabo, but I know what's America, right? But because of the way and his strength in the every time.
Yeah.
So we end this before they know what is bothering the country. End this before you among pay. The same thing. But when it comes to the things that you cannot defend, then they go quiet.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And we will talk about it. Them one uncle.
Yeah, KOBA. Moaju. Ojú ndio matcha sa me ka me pajama singia na wo de dia be. Mama echia na me. Check Facebook no na me say Facebook article. Yeah. KOBA. Me say sa fix the country ni honkro ne be ya ye peja ye so ye kukui a ye hu asem wo Ghana ye bejai. KOBA, the question is, says here, what are the my friends say the politicians saying? What are they telling us?
I instructed said it should allow anybody to demonstrate.
Mama ubia and demonstrate.
Then now do them a demonstration.
Well, say me KOBA, a dream maybe me ko Facebook say ya. Eya na mitimi hu se sabi ye wo nkrofo bi wo Ghana I say akokwa adwen akasa no ibi ni umutiri. They have only chicken brains because almost sense of reasoning no mitimi say ye very 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 low because si enya mpanyifo bi mu na demonstration there even at the peak of COVID crowd America was Donald Trump able to stop Americans not for demonstrating? Ana yehu sana omu demonstratiana. Demonstration there nipa no show ni grievances. Ni ha no e na wo ba beka. Provided say enye ebia violence one there. Why do you have to protect the person or the people? But what we say, your police service, police service, Ghana police service, but because and this police service and also standing behind people no say demonstration because politicians they are taking us for granted. We will support you. But look at them. Muko defende amanfo muntimi kama asem muhihye nkugobom hwe ne police for nanti bebre ko barracks ekokohwe a police for yire adwuma kase omotaye pa ene se omoto aso water sameboa a police for yire majority no eto aso water adwuma ben na aban no put in place so de beboa omo Usha police for bi mu wo ma be 3-4 omo de dan ba ko pe na di ama o man ka ye na infa no ba beda but wo police ni we a wo sa condition we mu enne uma politician ababa beto abra won fa hwe mfa ma wo uba be defend politician say yen call demonstration. Is it because an Akufo-Addo nti yen call demonstration ana Tamana na Akufo-Addo na we leading Nkrofo mu ye kumpreko no, was he bigger than Ghana? And I no way more Ghanaian than any other person.
And yet about way and a friend called Kupa I said that is not a benevolentino suspending because and yet panel and I want to just talk about the reality. Say so we are then I said in one of I think it's a Bulgaria and I say one of the EC countries but one of the elections in the minister and they be a vote to that area, right? Now got to be our promise. Then when he got to the edge of the gutter, they push him, lock Johnny here. But also they grabbed him and dumped him in the dustbin. So Manchester said, we are the next can. Then you instruct because say all the business people are affiliated themselves with the political parties in it,
Yeah.
They have to carry out what you said.
Just say, KOBA, Sadio Yomo no. But me the one say, me say, my friend say, me sympathize you, what do you call it? Captain Smarty.
My taking the as a person in Sinche. That's all I'm saying. I want to talk about this thing.
Yes. Intimino, so my then, but I Captain Smarty. When say there are a lot of guys who one guy be honest no happy FM honest because of the echo conso. And I didn't say on ni Facebook program a catachie a free be a free fa because on see a vocal pa KOBA yes you fix yourself me chia me tax ya infa na echo and the government me masade and say me chia me tax right
yeah
nti obi a otiti moko obi a woso eja obi a akwatete ahaban obi a otondokno ni watima college ni watika jeti ejum utua ne tax every day bia okwa na ya ticket e dia ma no na sanyansani wo Ghana na sabe nya sabe nkwasiafo na sisi Ghana fo ye mu bia ya aka obebi sa ho se sa sika na omoje ne every day no omoje omode begum me kro bia me botu
o camera no de be sifa ko se o so pa
sorry so omoje sa sika no omofa ma megum me botu mu wo ha o omudi ma aban no inti se me matua me taxa government no misika no metua ye no e de na wo so ye na se ne onfa nya adwuma no na me hunu me kwa akoka mo se me fixe me ho e de na me fixe ne bi tax no Ghanaian
was 65 billion and 76.1 billion.
Wow, Ghana for entry tax na. This is the question that we are asking. So most you fix here one yet you be fix here home, but the question is tax no amogeno. Where do you take the money to?
The crowd so much say. Wono na wo so betima ye kro ni you. Man ka se be ye.
That question no. Wono wo say yentu abama o. Yetu ama no ni obi anim say Ghana sabe Ghana aye omanya Sabina Liberia and Sierra Leone kra sene Ghana. And I was seeing to man. Now best san Ghana within 18 months. Yeah, the 2 million amount for 4 years. Ghana for omo expectation untimi emiti ye. Omo kwakwa kan who said did you o matter. Omo kwakwa kan asem no ani o who said did you o matter. Why say we say who did you o matter? So omo fix omo ho. Na mono mumisa mo se mo ma fixe mo ho o man ni sika mo wia ni bebrebe no mumisa mo ho se sanka mo se sika no a ekọ mo confess no na sanka ye de bo o man yantan ko man ke ko ye nim si obi a wase o fixe ne ho dia mo na wase mo di kan fixe mo ho because mo na mo wia o man ni sika me oti a me wia o man sika Ghana sika me wia ba kompoda obi nti me ga je so me wia Ghana sika da
asem na no
me wia Ghana sika da but mo na mo wia Ghana sika ti so obi say yan fix ye ho a nipa na onim nyansa na o kan fix ansem no kan che o mo say o mo fix o mo no mo wia o mo nya sika wia no because o mo ja sika wia no a Ghana ye betime nya sika ye too oil ye too gold ye two diamond, ye two manganese. I didn't need to know Ghana, but or many percentage in now calculating in 100 no, or many even 20%, 80% no, a quite acrophobia mubotum. Oka, ye see and fix here. So nipa na woka say obi fixing with wunu munyansa. Se wunu munyansa, krom ha ye ti UK ha ye ti. I iron kwan ne ade adabomu any petrol kakra bi Aberdeen. Ade no more. But Ghana, God has blessed with every minerals, resources be anywhere you need. But at the end of the day, you caught me a quack bobosia. You caught me a quack bobosia. And ne ye nya penimua okay see 10 billion. You bet me a Ghana half coin na. Near me says 10 billion to Ghana, you're more bossing about 10 billion and I go for buy. And I'm a wakoba.
Huh?
Sikano Kanoforiata say Ghana ye nya ye bet me a construct ye rules in ano. Sasikani ya more sabu send
money money 10 billion. Maybe one of them now oh that be that billion. Yeah, for what me be for cramo.
Oh, see for what me Orona someone what can no. Orona someone what can no. Orona someone what can no. Was say ye 10 billion na. Ye bet me construct Ghana ye rules ni na.
We need 10 billion to fix all roads in Ghana.
All roads in
Ghana. Dollars.
Yeah. Papa no ho. Sa papa we ho. Eh ya na ho ya mesi o. Ba nya nwanwa. E na Ghana fo nsu ebia na omunnim no. Ghana fo ko bisa. Send on kind of Furiata no di school ase. When there are some sheep that has been clothed themselves with wolves that has clothed themselves with a sheep. And no more than them. It is any part about no about so ye Christoni. Christopher, a Christo, dear dad, who watch it. And he's down to the earth. He's down to what? Share hypocrisy. And you're gonna know what to do. That 10 billion, I'm telling you, say your mark can afford 10 billion. What the 8 billion no bear quack will go and then the Sakawa boys in Ubotum 2 billion pen Ghana bet me young faso. Sika maje nti ebi ni 10 billion wo ba be kire sese nya 10 billion bet my Ghana kwan nyina maje over be 60 something billion nti sa 10 billion no muyi mu 10 billion aka 55 no aka no eno so dey na ka mo de be ye muma yanwi kakra asoman because the way ayema politicians we won omu lead no si ahwe ya the president na omu leave no that ye ma no omu be kire omu
1 minute.
Yama ehu be kire omo because ekwan a ene ntotoye a omo de eto ho no emwa ye kura because yenya omanya sabe ene ye kwakwoche excavator aleti na ye hye excavator nipa no wakwakwoye ade a enye ene oman no ache what I say omo any form of a chiri bia ye kire nti mo akire excavator no before no na mo che excavator and na mo che excavator mo ye de mo hye no nti se mo hye no a will it solve the problem I didn't in a state intimate twice because there are a lot of companies mo pay excavator e dey adwuma nti se mo impound na se mo ya mo ton a ema companies omu hia enye mine no mo de ya nti o man ye nya sika
ye betimi kwa dey reclaim asase no angasa na galamsey na so you will reclaim it nti sa excavator ye betimi use for reclamation
yes I didn't know nti hwa Dr. Kwakwa free ye mi akasa mi kuro mu ni sometimes e duru na bia metimi bisa se nti nyansa pa no ani school ana
hwe asa madu some bekanon me ye besa me ba ada minute aka me ba ma mu no na mo ye because Mondays there time na nso ba me nka de meka bia no mapem na mo de aka na mo na de me chele say amamu ba mo ya abeka angrily say fix the country no on na buy affix enye mama ko
yeah fix it we
but who can call was say yeah fix it.
Yeah,
I fixed it. We're going to fix.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, because now we are too full.
Oh, nah, but we had
give us specifics.
Okay, will be our kind of prayer.
Ghana war. People chow. I was set your junior who say it's about time one. A mamono and yet diplomas and yet degrees and then yet profita. Pamian kuma mamono na kobodu say on course school that. And so no, now your minister.
Yeah.
And then no. About being hope to compare with. What I say? I didn't say Kofo, President Kofo, maybe and never been a crack. But apart from that, on the crowd, look at the criticism one. Over 40 demonstrations and the corner so. May I say after coming to Bandi there? About Bia, may I be a Magara? It's about one chenny. Say Uber catcher made me say, why your name is 70? Now, that's a mihuna and you no crack. But the person let me admonish this question. The pacho, you want national television, national radio. You need to say you basti, and I say you lambasti any other party. You person who you leader there, your money. But me, my taking no as personal say, me need opposition problem. But opposition without ideas, they who are useless as an entity. And it do the economic concept. But who your government so they are mawu mandate ni say they will be too no onima human way. And yet no complaint. What I say? Some the musical monsters see. Let's go buy a swat one kobo. I may catch us. Can I what dino? The media from someone. And then me and me negotiate way. My job is the document by and non tina. The Kwabato. But na Ghana for you say you need a hat to attack any political party or a leader. But we are here. A man I say. So because a man say and tautology. A man I say it has been degraded. It has been destroyed. We have to redeem our land. We are party here. It's about time you stop your biased way of, supporting the party. So man in Korea, speak out, voice out, kasa. Modi, all I want to make body. 24, Momodi, minimum be what burn what did part a man now more join the party, the more ye. Muncha ye na, what the moto, and the more college and the badena. A man ye, and a man musu tifi. A man musu tifi. Because more ye no more kunuma, moving for 4 years, no more funk of 4 because of some numbers got no man's got a show mono. And make Trump come as and make Kukuma, but could the movie I said, it's so frustrating. What I say, if your money, Scabani here, friends, what I can say, 10 billion. He had 10 billion to fix our roads. The money is there. The money is there. They was cut to fix our countries. We shouldn't be borrowing to go fix our countries. Huh? Fix our roads. Anyway, that is that. I'll say here 10 billion. I never go again. Dr. Bawumia, he should shut up and then get on with the job. But Sabrina, now no, we should forget and stop talking about phrase HS for now. Sikabena will be your faces, Nika. If care is not taken, Ghana will go broke again. But I never commercial and so say. Abandoning Baswa, they create a system to rebrand or redo something. And that is the way Omodi Resika. That is the way Omodi Resika. Omodi Resika in the sense that I don't know, a huge task, huge amount of money that also. Then they share across. I say ya bokrono amanya jumana say. But I'm between Mukau. And me Javidisuka say, what be dear Banska from and said your man above from the money, be money, maybe who and Kola, some more carbonate than us when you drew on. One Casa won't know man was for me by your head to Sabonnet. Yamitas, Jomano.
Yeah, opening, I'm saying. Frustrating, just as you said, very, very frustrating. But that is, you see, unless we stop this partisan politics thing, or my name could see you'll be frustrated and frustrated. You won't go anywhere. Dr. Baume, I work on Asimia. Yes, you're the best economic wizard on it. Just said that. And me say, me can say, Dr. Baumia, actually Ghana this year. Ghana this year, you and poor. Intino, which you are poor, but when it comes to practical, the practical will expose you. Because it been autonomy. What can I say? 2017. So the early month of 2017. Dr. Baumia be list of achievement that Nanado Abaye by or list over 100 and something achievement. This year, no. After 5 years, you know, I was 70. You know, yeah, go na achievement, you know, shrink it. Na esa. Na 2024 there, ebeba beka be tu. Na avide ye ko nti no. Oh, eye and you see it is our partisanship. The partisan line we told. And no nema sebe sa nyoma we na na eden. Ekoso. Yeah, I mean, because you see, when someone in government and in a sensitive position as the Minister of Finance comes to tell us, say, we need 10 billion to fix all our roads. The question is, intermediate, I'm going to offer 10 billion and brand assets. It tells you, make us a Southbound way, it's like a 2 Jimmy government. It's say a Mutu Jimmy, because it's just say, who can we know where to baba? Who can we know where to baba? Sabi, me, I say, look, Nanado, if this free SHS, we can do it properly. Me, right from day one, I make us say, look, free SHS is a very good idea. And we should thank Nanado, so why you bold to bring it out, even though I disagree with him saying, KSC, take it time onto infrastructure and everything is set up. Fine, Abba. Whether we like it or not, Abba, what do you do? The very option in Quebec buying is say, look, free SHS in the Abba, but who are we film Chrome? I was so person who goes school on Fantipim, Augustine, Cape Coast near the Adiano, the boarding house you pay. You understand? Boarding house will not be free. Because look, who can find crowd over 3,000 Akogu boarding house to feed them, almost die lighting, almost to almost consume electricity. Massa is not easy. Into the boarding house could have been an optional thing. And they say, Uber high diner or Bano would be prestige now Cape Coast is your own problem. Into Ukonas or Upeso Koda boarding house that you pay for the boarding house. But until I don't know in Quebecwa, Emma migration now, Obifi Western region, no Costco, Greater Accra, Obifi Greater Accra, no Costco, Northern region, in Cape Chat, because if you listen to me to your boarding house, if you that's a school near free. I then I mean come school. And then I mean Accra, me copy school, Kumasi, I then I'm few Kumasi, school, Cape Coast, and Accra, Tamale. And Quebecwa, and KOBA also say, and can school no be competitive enough because Dianka or yet the best in Kumasi na. Since you're all Accra school, Mobiaka say Presec is the best, no. In Kobatine Kumasi, Nasa Dino Nimno will produce you whether Prempe or Was or whatever, or Seychelles or Kumasi boys or Anglican boys or whatever. Man can also compete against it, your Accra no finish the best. But we say every day, all the best students are going to Infantipim, Augustines, Adesado, way up. Until all the time, you know, the competition is not there. It's always acquired to say German football. Anya Bayern Munich, why? Obi any Spanish football. Anya Barcelona, Real Madrid. But when you come to English, because all the best are here, until we are competing. But unfortunately, you know, more of a populist thing. They wanted to do it more of a populist thing. Oh, hazardly. But mama condemn where there are rot in there, and let us propose alternatives. And I know now I'm a bit happy over there. The opposition should bring out alternatives because they are government in waiting. And I also propose to say, Sisiano, every opposition, Biano, you should form the government in opposition so that Assemble, we don't have to be calling the NDC. Say, Assemble about finance, we know who to call on. Assemble about Galamsey, we know who to call on. And you see a town that NDC nearby better radio, so no, I can't be also okay. Government has to be formed in opposition. By now, Mahama should have a cabinet.
Yeah.
Until Assemble, we know who to call.
Cabinet.
And also can Assemble, they are not ready. Until it takes us 6-7 months and some ministers is ready. Nina delay or minor.
The 5 months, 5 months to 6 months. The government has not even finished setting up his ministers.
Yeah, a delay or minor development. We need to have a government in waiting. Opposition needs to set up its government and then come out with ideas. Opposition is not just about sitting down there wanting and praying, say, Sabato Koya, sorry, Nempire Bands and Nanadu Feli, no NDC formula. It's not like that.
And that is wrong.
We don't do it like that. In as much as a Ghana, the baby are buying international 100 years. You're another point solve Ghana problems in an MPP international for 1,000 years. Definitely they will live. You understand? My press or a binding failure. Sometimes let us pray for the good of the government a bit. And see, your opposition, you better pray for the good of the government. A attitude that people in government will also show. Because some instrument to no opposition. But we say what binding some funameko can, what's a man can, and you must not fairly. Because you are not ready to listen to good advice. You are not ready to listen to good counsel.
So this is where we also fail. That's one tier. I think the best way to go and say you go public. You don't pray for them to fail, and this is where we have to fix ourselves. Because in the day where opposition were doing so not because the fire but why do you channel your suggestions to the public? And your failure, no one will say, maybe catch them and you didn't do it. It is being said, it was set up initiative. And a man as another you must say. So yes, I know it has raised so many revenue to deal with a lot of debts in the energy sector. Where would the government go? I mean, where will the country move or go?
You see, KOBA, the Americans say KOBA. What way? Young fan is a woofy. Young fan say, first your gun, yet this will be a big abuche, now go near. Nase, Papa abuche. Muye no miensa, one second born, first born, now Papa from one can say, look, me babe fa a mubako. Nemum ne some fa pay in the face. Paying so sabi. Or Kokromo or Noman Sound Koyeso Kwese, Mutunufua, Untie, Muina Mubon Paisen Campaign Beco or Quananka Babedu was Anamebwa. Also paying your Tunufua, Untie. Then what do? The Bayan is a Ubabon Paise, Ubapa Dream Best, and no Abafa Umu Japan. I know, yeah, that is how it is.
I know, yeah, as I've been the friends saying. And we are dream bonnet because everybody will to come coaches. And ya dream bonnet, and ya dream bonnet, and ya dream bonnet, and then I make a name say I dream bonnet. Ye, no, ye, bonfire say, a bino, ebe juma, ye, admonish opposition say. It is not always about wanting the government to fail. Timonsono, moon supporting the government, but where Obiko Kasa, Sisia Yasi, I'm pony there. The Mahama scale to Yanu Puntin Agani Sike Nasa. Wong into Mahama Kokasa and keep quiet now. Would have them brand our boy, and this new command advisor. I remember COVID by and this also form a COVID team to support. Hey, Nasamaba. But so when don't you? Abraham power no. Akufo-Addo can say, now they were talking about the economy, right?
Yeah.
What did the Mahama say? Was it who made the president now? You cannot advise him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And this is the trend that
and that is what will happen? And what will happen when opposition was trying to bring idea? Also when the abinder, member to me for. So what I say? And such a person, me no bibi can be or meka. Menka. Then answer me bompa so ube koso and don't let it down. And don't let it down. Which is okay. Which is true. Which is true. And don't let it down.
But see,
and say ye some mentality no efietrim.
My point na sepa.
Na yenya den yen tolerate the views of others. Me and this thing and this year the KOBA
again MPP for Mahama time of Senche.
Ano na nka mebeka no.
Obom na ne nkasa. Adwem boni.
Yeah, I don't know nka mebeka no.
MPP was meant to be there.
Yeah, MPP4 should be very careful. Omo yaye nkofo bi omo aye omo se omo mpo man ye 1992 constitution. MPP4 know your network pushes and then galamsey for network constitution. And the constitution and another way bu o man no. Sa Senche the same thing. Say wa wo be kono ye be yi wa fi party nim. Wa wo be kono count yourself as not a member of the MPP party again. How do we want to say ne every time the episode obi the ideas ba? How do we do that? How do we build a nation like that? Intino ye na no mama ekroye ye na Ghana for political belonging no and trese sebe ye ntokwa. E to say na sebe ye fitamali. Na ye see ye kokumase. Ebi se mefa takra de kwan so. Ebi se mefa akra kwan so. Ebi se mefa oboase kwan so. Ebi se mefa we. At the end of the day, the most important thing is you ever do Kumasi. Inti a expression of ideas. You'll be a train again. Inti you say kebi mamin kebi. Kebi mamin kebi no. It's not just a matter of kebi mamin kebi nkote. Kebi mamin kebi I didn't put to brain. That is what we are looking at. It is not just a matter of we practicing democracy. It's a matter of the democracy bringing development to our doorsteps. Inti a development bebano and say muma ye na ye embrace no. And for me the time ya meka most of the problems are associated with the MPP. Most of the problem is associated with the MPP. So the NDC for no they are a bit moderate kakra. The MPP for so when you fix yourself and so when someone more catch e trese omangasa Ghana for hu ye omo hian kasangasa into do ho ba o mbekiro so de owusu bempa ke ka kire nkofo say we and you see sometimes they deserve the insult. So we a movie actor then they deserve the insult. Owusu bempa ka kire mo say you are good for nothing. Well, because we say fix the country. Sometimes they deserve it because say yet now born in a koso Captain Smart all year the day who catch that Captain Smart say look give me one good reason KOBA obi or two abama nanado for 2020 let that person give you one reason or two abama nanado let him give you one reasonable way until say nanado until also for 4 years obi boy year or 2 years say NDC for what about support NDC be unim nyansa act or say act the only reason or two or say nanado say to man Prince David or say why no the reason until say to man nanado say wa ma free water any free electricity hey it is a COVID and bank and no only reason be over to abama nanado so COVID and ba in only reason be over to abama nanado because the reason anti yan to man nanado say wa ma free water and free electricity. You look at such myopic mind way also a celebrity and Ghana and celebrate me ahonfesu sumu na say me a celebrity that ball mu na so me yes nti Ghana they celebrate no quite say 77 nkurase for omo ato obi a uti omo kuma wuru foi obi a say me celebrate me sa brofo ba ko omo tie no ano no nti obi a ye bi no we need to yeah school kakra 77 ultimate kinkan Who ya dia? Who can we say nimpa di wechi? Nimpa di wechi bebre look up to you. Me say, yeah, yatne ekrase da no. Who ekrase no who can letter? We ekrase no cratchy. Until you imagine nkofo a who can some mutie. Into when you don't kind of come up with sensitive idea about boy corona, you look at the number of people you are leading into the abyss. Well, into we need to hide our emotions and our affiliations to political parties kakra and our tribal belonging kakra. And that is the only thing that will save our country. No kreka. Say, Ousu Bempa. Soften na American asemi. Any good thinking member in the MPP would approach the man and tell him, so look, what you are doing, you are bringing a calamity in Ghana.
Calamity in the Ghana.
But because of MPP, it's a MPP for you there. A MPP for you there because of MPP and NDC for your wofu. NDC soon our power. And come to the Nigeria against the BI on there. How do we move on as a nation with this kind of attitude? How do we move on? When we cannot look in the face of people who say they love us, who say they belong to our side, and tell them the truth. We need to look into their faces and tell them, say, look, what you are doing, you are breeding conflict, you are breeding animosity, you are breeding confusion. Thank you.
I'm 40 by any test me out. Me, me, I can kind about Menina, yeah, you be a honor. Okay, I'll say good evening, bro. So for or poor Raphael, if you can go. So for that, say, and I will learn your aquatia, and so I didn't about say. There are. These are the same people who will call on government to fix the country, but forgotten to fix their attitudes towards the institution they occupy. Corruption has permeated into every
face of social
system, including school feeding programs in our second cycles. Fix your attitude. But is it your attitude?
Yeah,
fix your mind and attitude.
Yeah, fix your mind and attitude first.
The thing is, this is where I agree in some part. Say we are crown for. Near China say a boa. And can't tell me say, now no mission Korea there. Go in action. So we are buying the Masha will say. Now a man would be and so sad and wouldn't in the year. You have no right to tell us say fix attitude. 2 million Nasha who are buying and so. And you have various institutions to carry out the duties of the nation. And this is Wasuma Sebe IGP. Said and maybe police commander be our war said West be OG bribe one and call for first about say oh no I don't know. Not say why you say transfer when I say transfer more. I don't think they need to be transferred. They needed to be sacked and put to jail because it was corruption. And it is up to you. But at the same time, our double advocacy says, we should have a new mind. We should have a new set of thinking mind. About 9:40. Also, go to extra time politics or Facebook or YouTube. Modern Ghana will tune in any Astra TV in Europe.
KOBA, just a second. So fix your. If you let me take up. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Over here now. Modern for comments. So share program no na afe yen hwese ye man no be because the omana share ngoko bi nsa akabe 20 minutes upon am them kan adeba ku bi Joe enkoma area no kokko bia Joe 1 minute now come.
Yeah, now Captain Smart can be say open be a director or company be or GRG belt hook allowance,
yeah,
or J Natalia button allowance. Inti sa adie no me na me fix me attitude ne onjai dia na se emra ye adwuma such a person on bodam poso kwakọ J belt David Boris Johnson ne flat or say obi erino so office we emra ye adwuma inti scan ye the man was sebe we no we random pon ye the bro am run becho you know when people wake up and say something it's only says kind of crown it was a party donor but it was meant for honest as well something to do inti say emra ne ye adwuma the law will catch up with me if I don't fix my
That's
attitude.
correct. The law
Fix your attitude na ye cannot or fix the country na ye cannot. It is only in fixing the country that individual attitudes of the people will also be fixed.
President Kufuor on his Twitter feed today was saying any country omuntimi emboama Bebuno and Mebuno, Enya Unina Sono. There will always be a problem. I will find it and read it as it is to you. Kobe, I plan to call. I'm from out.
Yeah.
Monon Kobe, too. Kobe, I okay. Yera so ha to Kobe Besamba.
No ha.
But your mononko.
Yeah, beton campa na won timen kan.
Beton campa afina meton kan.
Yeah. Me de wala yon de no na me de be sha se kakra nsa na makoma asem no so.
Okay.
When say or say fix yourself yi ne ho kro ne be. Or say drew a sa free SHS any ade. Omo no aduane kra no omo nyina ewiewia no ma nti omo fix omo. True. But question is say you krum ha nyina no Koba when say krum ha ye wo no say what do you call it? And yes a corruption anyhow. Corruption e wo krum ha si. But at the end of the day emra no eye adwuma and a system no so the way omo program
is working.
Ubia ni ho be na adwen se ebi okwapo bia ade ana bibi etisa because the krum hakra obetisa obi akobi ade politicians ya no mo enso mo fa means bi enso sane etie bia no edadi untimi emfa wo ho ko sane krum ye beti obi betime wi aban no na aban no akwa kogu enso na ya nkyere obi a aha sei entisa nti se uye bibia se na tie bia no mra no be de mra no ebechiw ama waye de but yemisa se yanke wo system bi o de onu aduane no ono so ne ho to no a enya ade se sa no market kete mo ne anwa mo ne tomato mu akobe de obewie o won se krom ha Koba wo hwe de wo abrofo maye omukuru ya obi timi nya sika kra wo fom first ne ye wo ayi o friend box a wade ayira wonam kuruma wutimi de kotum wahun so Koba say okay
yeah of course na first na graphic ko gwabontin o fara wa potiaka
yes sikano wudi to abontin ho a obi en ho ba be fa o wahun obi en ho ba be fa sa sikano wudi to abontin obi en ho be fa obi fa sika obi person mu a or to me the call police station no the akwa but ye krom ni ye hye obotom kra ye wia na wo anya no form a ade tra wo sande abrew of amrew well because of system no sani aye into ugiri sesanki ya fixing no money year anka nipa na nya mo na okwakọ wia enye jede na okwakọ wia enye ntosi ni moku a wode kọ no aduane amma ono akasa ma mo na okwakọ wia ba nipa na oba no aduane na wie no bosu ne so kwa be so no ye ntua ne ka in the nipa no how do you expect that person to survive into okwakọ no aduane ni nyina na adwi nyina ne sese me so me kwa mede me so me wie bi na menye bi ayede akwakọ no adi enyumre so no na ma ye mu bi mo no enso no because we ya kan when you politician where you will be a one no aduane wo ayi keke so adwen wo ekura no because anya ono so a because abani ntua ne ka wa ye adwuma ye ntua ne ka hwe minim nurse ni a 6 months almost answer na ye tua wo ka na ultimate forecast be 3 e wa kra answer na odu ba bi a okọ na 6 months no e be ye de na nipa na tumi asurvive
ka se ba umia enka no kra and no last Thursday na menya ya boa bi a ya boa yeboa samola o ka so send message say your number to Janian Kana or your training my Janica 3 months of papa no ma me wu I don't know so kai
yeah
70 achievements no or say ka also o my just allowance I mean it was just
na I know the mema ba umi amfam because I had am one nurse for be 8 me no mo kasa de bia enti wontimi ma me gina ho e me twa ntro se ochia sankrofo ne ka ochia ka no enfa ochia no Ghana ana ochia no he because ana de wontimi nka because me no me hu se ye ntro e no mo ye den omutwa koba ye hwe sa emofra yin so a ye di wo mo ye sa sa segalamise or whatever me hu se odi ato eyin so Krakiti. Almost say at this tender age. Kuba, on my ben I had a kum. When say, what do you call this minister? Former minister Zongo, you know, when say no, I say, why you emotional?
Hamid, yeah.
Mustafa Hamid. He was crying. Because the state of the nation, I was say calling for a state of emergency. Ghana says you baby a state of emergency. But just say nipa person you be kind of correct. Here, me can say we call it Dr. Ren about a year ago. And what they bet to her, I will more ready we say Ghana is broke, but no can na man for nyini. And then politicians are more Ghana. Or one person because Ghana is broke, but country no is broke. Ghana see here, you better see a hippie.
That is where they want to go.
You better see a hippie.
Mama Koena, I could see what you been war, or money.
Oh, now, young can of cresse. Inti na na kufu adu susu ampa na ya waye titiri won pese ye beka wani mu asem ye ka wani mu asem na obu afu ye ka wani mu asem na waka wani esisu na obu afu na kufu adu question na say na nei Ghana fo gidie omunya de ma wo bo sha wo she Ghana fo a omunya gidie e de to aba ma wo ye misa senti waye ho adwuma no wo fani percentage na waye even 20% kura na say even why 20% na 80 no e we himpa 80 no aka na da be na obe ya Ghana because Ghana for a person na utimi no e mo
ma Johnson me ba Johnson me say sure say no me can stay in this studio but all you can do is that you send your message by the one tia phone na wo ring no photo so in this studio will be ampiki na mo wara roma it will Zoom so who assembly or your Facebook page or nafa or message no send here. I've announced it severally. Facebook or your YouTube announce it on your social media handles in all the message call me and buy especially Facebook and YouTube on or message call on I can kind of so I didn't need pick call but Thursday there you want all your input about studio on Friday. Come back to us.
Wow, inti GDA a Ghana for any ahontoso a Ghana for edi man na Akufo-Addo any baumia. Inti eho adwuma no mo ye no. Ene ase entro e no mutwa e de kire Ghana for. Entro nko na papa papa for me omucha e dey achire Ghana for ba omi ase economy no ma fix it and just say me na me think crofo bi mo ase a maintain ye gabi wachi da kon ba be kan bi a we say Ghana far better than the previous
why
I say crofo bi mo ho a wo mo a ana so mo kasa na ko mo ben wa jamo mo asotro pa
yes
anka omu
Ghana better stay previous when
Ghana
Ono na no ho atono. Why won't you say that?
Well, at your comfort zone, okay, can't have in kwasiasem. At your own comfort zone, okay, can't kwasiasem. We ga be ochida ko ya no one wo krom ha o. Ye ni mu. And now wo ato nti wo sori ansem hunu na wo te Ghana wo keka. Wo keka ansem hunu kwasiasem because wo to. Ghana wo ka se se wo to. Ghana ko nyina ho to mo ana.
Omani bleeding.
Amanfo ho kyerɛkyerɛ wɔ mo no ɛnna me say ko social media na ko Twitter ko Instagram ko Facebook ko WhatsApp groups na yɛmfa asɛm bɛto hɔ na wo de men asɛm no kwa menye go to the comment section so when you 1,000 a year comment na hwɛ about there 900 asɛm on bɛka afa aban we ho nti se aban ne ya ade ya ugiri sanka nipa en support wana dina Ghana fo nyina hwehwe ne se na Akufo Addo na aban wo ba beboa Ghana omo ye 419 omo dada ye sisi ade ade na ekoso enne free SHS ya ne na sinsen wiem na kaje Ghana fo de omo peni o Ghana for epese free SHS yanka beba ba betena agina aye bibia ene free SHS enkura bi mu da so titi nnua ase ye draw a young friend say ye draw keyboard e wo table so nye de amankura ene a young friend say school dan nkura no bi ekomu no ye life threat o a dan betimi adwiri agu
nebu ase fa na kase kwa nyango fi
wo ebi omabo eyi wukọ nkurase ni baabi a ye di edua a ayese community ni mu nnua no akese ni bi na nkura no bi mo tena ase nsuo nyamuna ya na sankura ni nyina ye ka omo akofi nti oman we mujiri se de mo ye eye papa NDC aba ekọ nti NDC so ni time no saka wono so ye ya akam se ono MPP so ba ya akono so be ya to aso nti sesia agidi mu from one say penso aba be dru kofo penso ama na ba be dru mahama tu na Akufo Addo so nti enne se te Ghana na se samre we se wo school bi a ye konu eduase a samu mpanyimfo amampanyimfo a mo atena so yi nti mo tena se pa mu se mu ye num guasefo Muni se muye unguasefo. Muni mu guase. Because sikano, just say
final message, final note to us, and I'm Jones man to me. Final word to us.
Yeah, KOBA, the final words and say Ghana for a ho chire wo mo. Nti ayenuanu mu bia sabio omo de politicians no ato omo atwi omo ka. Omo ama omo yafri Omame nti omude omufi se ekom eni hobi mu no amanfo ekom de omo nti se omo no omame nya omo nka omo anuntum na yenya yeso ekom de ye no ye de yemu kom no ebe kasa because ye ni mu se ye bibi ewo politicians no ho a wo so omo ye de omo de maye nti ye be koso akasa onte se omo be deliver na ye wo so omo de maye no nti ye nka ya anuntum ne yenkan ya num ntum wo china ni o deserve say ye bedi na atem no so ye bedi na atem because ye hu se sabe ye wo emu nkrofo no bi wo ho a adwen no eni wo mutiri nti yenkan ya num ntum na ye bekoso ama Ghana ayo man ba akunta ye nyina ye de akoma ebedi achi adawase
Usme dawase Jogroma 2 minutes.
Yeah, KOBA, I think say we should all be grateful now say nimpode hashtag fix the country by say done as
okay my really could for treating or say unless you transform the lives of ordinary people, you cannot hope to transform Africa. So also,
yeah, into the American say the other hashtag fix the country no buy see a bona basso why are there yen so the only way we can put accountability and responsibility on the government and say yen so to send ya school be America one starting who says we are corrupt won't remember the school no say yen you see a platform in yeah ma abrofonity as say yes na the two way Gabi two obetimi the baba UK obetimi ayi na mama ya corrupt into mama UK school be an that one omuntimi mba ma educate omba wa that is the only way I betimi stop corruption in Ghana intino sisi and the SNC ye say Ghana fire omo the hashtag face the country the SNC wa brochie ye say yen hwehwe schools a yen paying for no mba no gugu no na yen fa corrupt activities no omo yen nkotre school no nka
na yen cheletes ko ho
omo wiye ye sika no omo de omo mba bagu school ha intino school no munyi omo mba na di. That is what we can do because minim kra minim say NDC for time NDC for nko for bomo be school ha and he no munye sika no be school na se Ghana a time has come Ghana ni bia Ghana we a lecturer we a politician University of Ghana and why you adwuma na wo sika na we are fine so we are corrupt I don't care so we go school or heaven I don't care but so far as yehu sensem bi wo ho a sebe wosan wa bemu de say baby school a uko bia ye tro letter de come school ni say look ye ni abre ye pese ye stop corruption entino sa ni mpa no school no ye mma ne kwan ye ina ye nkotena enkrampro na se ye na ye nsua de uba no mano so nkotena blog no so no nsua de that is the only way we can also help. Intermedia meka would unim obi and the bus say Gabi or say why you unim obi ba mahama bao unim school or one mere metro letter ne dia for mere metro the only way I can also contribute my quota to stopping corruption and no na say because I say ya kan enkosi aga because we can cry Rebecca said demonstration ye ma wonye wo yes ye ma wonye ntino sisi an ye ntina ho yebema foreign officials na ayedwuma na mai nti once again kudos to Sa University na what stop Ghana Nino from having her masters or her whatever there with that school na sepa what leadership and what sampa you can cheat some few stupid people but you can't cheat everybody.
All of us.
Thank you very much.
That was papa na dem Kenya na say Joe akasa ye nyina ye mfa ye kuma ne adwenya chiri ye wabrochi ha se bre so a ombeto aba omko apro apart from ska omo nyina say ska nyam ye unnecessary spending on campaigning. How can a party spend 100 million a broke country like Ghana na empany for a my parties air campaigning I will pay 2 million was spending over $100 million. I bet depend be do so be so o me wi okorisika I bet no timiska aye when say ya kwan yensu yensasi how can that happen oh my kwan yemwa said ye can they say we have to also start from here say yensu ne be locate be a and when for na feel again and back weekend back school and we have to target them. We must locate them and we must also approach this hashtag fix the country. No? And the country must be fixed. Me first I call you what catch am say. Because I'm for you. Muntemi ye. O man Ghana ba ko e dwumadi a Ghana fo bi na ye wadi papa. Na ye wo and so adi hunu say Ghana wo future papa. Ah, the next generation no team ya survive and KOBA say your money a people benum suona a back or there from own way down bonnet. Like obiun some who in some forward dinty. One yaba one na so na so ni one na ni ho na ne huni ho. Let us say basa. Munya mon brabo on board. We must create a system, a pressure group. In fact, we must also contest and compete with these two parties about Fagana Bosna. Yeah, this sell man. And yet, Bushia Bidia, and Yen Papa Kubidia. Now, can you hear more? I didn't know Biaka Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition. Now, for Yakoba Sakwe, Dankwa and Dombope, and Dankwa and Buziape. No. Greediness must stop. And you must face our country. Me now, General Magana Bak. Me now, General Magana Bak. About time we stop giving these parties money. Stop contributing towards them. Stop donating to them. Then you first can't call your money. You will say you will be a bit more Jenny, a bit more on Tiasia, all angles. I bet you are make your man better. With that money now, with them parties. Me fine na come. Magana Bak. Then I yanka timum, and Fabian Kwaku Alex, and the offensive Kojo. Kojo what any so didn't want to make that to go. Then I am for a gym. Maybe I will be able to join it. I'm Pessoa Bomba now for www.omanganabak1.org. www.omanganabak1.org. Now call register. Now for one swap Genebra. For one so contribution bra. Never for your money. They say obviously be Ghana. You're Ghana, you will Qatar, you will America, you will Italy, you will UK, Germany. It was Sierra Leone, it was Liberia. So many places. Yeah, mobilize it. Join us. Yapon. The money has it here. What if you are me that John Kumasi me die, Sabato acid, that crop bias, and those the one my dad was. Chaho. I mean, come on. Yapon. Good night. Me need KOBA. Sabre time no. I'm a minute pass. Yeah, the best one for chess. Yamin Shamuna. Good night. Joe, Mama, bye.
Bye.
Abusia for Medindi Kwaku Obodia to Berima Ajima KOBA and now Obetimi Afreme. That's why the extra time politics at Babio our GN radio. So I want now hear news and some for ba import Yakemu any a year politics. I might sem our if you Omangan Namu and a bibi manina Krodia you won't so emun sensem. In fact, if you are self and munsem, the bro say one so abra wako Juma ba na wako suku aba wabet fie no wahomeno. The Amanum Sam so then 12 now so who there call. I got the biara a war now what we beremono a fin non what pim non to KOBA and a bit of 4 betnase. I am pensemu. Yeah, the breaking news and a kakahunina so ebe brown. Enti frewadofo Abusian 4. One no take certain politics. Previously no one sam bray. Na ya ba ya the papa abba extra time politics. And asugusu awuti.
All day.